The following is Fraser's presentation to the local community. We've done a 5-minute presentation for you which you can distribute amongst everyone who you think is relevant. We've done this in a way which will allow you to give us feedback and make it more accessible for more people that aren't able to come to community meetings and the like. So yes, now we're almost mid-cycle or mid-development completion. We are doing a review of our community consultation thus far, and of the following to talk through what we understand of what's happened so far and what we're proposing for the future. So we're aware that Chippendale is a very small suburb, one of the smallest of Sydney's, and the development area in question is around 20% of that total suburb area. Obviously, CUB owned the site prior to us, and there's been some history, including the development process that's occurred prior to Fraser's purchasing it in 2007, which is also worthy of acknowledging and considering in terms of how we move forward from here. The CUB plan, concept plan, was approved in early 2007 prior to Fraser's purchase of the site, and we're aware that there's some massing approvals and some also components of it becoming state significant being called in by the Minister that are relevant to consider going forward. We're also aware that prior to our purchase of the site, there was a Land Environment Court hearing where the judgment decided was in favour of the planning minister. However, we're also aware that potential litigation could occur, which is something we're hoping to avoid. And one of our motivations for this proposal to review our community consultation process is that we're looking to hopefully win awards in the future in this space. So yes, in review of the process that's occurred so far, there has been many modifications that have occurred to the original concept plan that was approved, and there has been considerable additional massing that has been added on to this development site at the Central Park. We're aware of many of the concerns that you've raised with us, and this is some of them that we've outlined here. Obviously, more recently, you have had a chance to provide final public comment to amendments that we've proposed to Block 8. And there's also been, obviously, Block 11 now. It's at the pre-application stage where we're required to consult the community first, and also we're in pre-application stage for Block 1N. And, obviously there's been feedback we've got from you via our consultants, Elton Consulting, who are managing the process for us. So yes, we're asking you what you think could be done better with this development, and we're obviously not wanting to put words in your mouth, so we're open to suggestions of what you may have here, and obviously some of what we've just outlined could be things that you might want to raise and consider. Given this is a state significant development and one of many developments that are currently occurring or occur within Sydney, we're proposing that there might be a wide-ranging array of alterations we can make to the development process to make it more inclusive and engaging. And of course, one of those is to include community consultation up front. There also may be a certain trigger point where a certain quantity and quality of changes may trigger a whole review of a concept plan, and obviously involve the community in a kind of longer and more detailed process. So obviously there's a number of things that can be improved, and one of them could potentially be, of course, the community consultation process, and we are aware of an array of different processes that can be altered, and obviously this is one, but another one that is also the International Association for Public Participation, IAP2, and utilising and potentially adopting their spectrum of community engagement. So yes, our objective is to make everybody happy in this process, and of course we're, as we said before, looking to potentially win awards and prevent future litigation, as has already occurred on this development site. So please do feel free to distribute this presentation through all of the community that you think would be relevant, and do give us feedback. there isn't any particular closing date. However, we will maybe offering a summit sometime in the near future. Thanks for your attention.